the same time. The latest one I've been diagnosed with is a hairy cell leukemia. It's cancer in the blood. But the thing that puzzles me is the cancer that my wife had. My wife comes from a family of 14.
This is what's happening in Alberta, Canada.
And she's the only one who lived in.
Mining the oil sands.
Yes. And did it spread? It spread.
And they are polluting the rivers and the lakes with arsenic and all kinds of chemicals.
We have uncovered clusters of illness, fatal and non-fatal illness, that cannot be explained in any other way other than that they come from environmental changes that are happening upstream the community.
Wow.
There's no known sicknesses in either side of my family. Next thing you know, I see my uncle. And the way he looked, frail, whereas the year before he was healthy. Then all of a sudden it came up and Dr. O'Connor said it was a rare cancer. It's being found in the community.
20 kinds of cancer have been found in this isolated bush town, including rare tumors linked to toxins in petroleum. But even though the Alberta Cancer Board found 30% more cancer than expected, the government says there is no proven link between the oil sands and these health problems.
The hell they ain't. Mother Earth
I think the modern world faces an increase in cancer in general.
fights back the only way she can.
Different environments. We're surrounded by development everywhere. And I think it's important that folks in Fort Chip and Fort McKay get all the answers that they need before they make a call on really what is happening in their community.
And the government says, oh, that's okay. We want the money.
I don't know. It's like year after year after year passing on from different illnesses. The natural part of death doesn't seem natural anymore.
That's because it's not.
Something's not right.
Look at all that strip mining. Black sands.
These guys are coming into
They sitting there dumping that crap off in the rivers.
And now people are dying from it. And the government's allowing this to happen. That's why we say it's a form of genocide.
There you go.
All over again. And they're making money by doing it.
Yeah, as long as they make that money, they don't give a shit about the earth or the people.
Ounce of oil, uranium, gold, diamonds, anything that's in that area. You want every ounce of it at the cost of our lives.
Yep, and the cost of wildlife.
Wherever the oil companies went, they destroyed the way of life of people. Then that's what they're doing to us here too. They're going to leave us with nothing.
Many people in the First Nations communities get discouraged and feel they've been let down and feel they've been taken advantage of.
And they lie like cheap Indian
I
rugs.
have a hard time understanding that because for me as an individual, I'm responsible for my life. And it's important that I take control and that I do what I need to do to make myself happy. And I don't know that they often feel they have that sense of ownership to their life to do that.
The United States imports almost 2 million barrels of crude oil from Canada every day. Oil sands producers plan to triple output by 2025, requiring the construction of controversial pipelines to meet growing demand in the U.S. and Asia.
Where do they get their gas and oil from? In the gas tanks and the gas stations in the cities. From here. For them to drive their car is going to be what killed them. What's happening here is going to happen to the rest of the world.
That's why we need to go electric.
It should be a challenge to every
and use recycle solar panels instead of throwing them away. Keep them in use, put them in use, and use the new ones, more efficient ones, whenever possible.
We want them to say no to the tar sands. We emit more emissions than entire countries.
International protesters have brought the issues
Wow.
to the world stage, targeting investors, consumers, and policymakers.
It's a damn shame.
passage is to Fort Chippewa. We were right now. Take a look around. We're not alone in this struggle.
Well, I'm running out of room on my phone.
I do live in two worlds. I work at Suncor for 6 days, and I come home for 6 days. When I go to work at Suncor, that is just a tiny part of who I am. That's not who I am. To me, this is home. And I come home to rejuvenate myself, to rebalance myself, to come back to nature.
Water ain't clean no more. Can't even drink it. It's giving fish tumors and everything else.
Moose meat and dry meat, and from when I was little.
And the berries is killing the berries and everything.
Which was my grandma.
Blueberries.
Berries in the fall. That was basically our staple for the winter. In the mine and looking at the
Wow.
earth being torn up.
I'm sorry, I got to turn this off. I'm out of room.
I found it very difficult. I would.
People see this, need to do something. I don't know what we can do. It's kind of hard to fight the people with all the money. Look at that. Strip all the trees and everything around the damn rivers, and they're sitting there sucking water out and returning the tailings into the river. Wow.
I was originally asked.
Okay, that's all of it.